Hello, everyone. I fixed my model, you know? I can smile without my eyes disappearing. Woohoo! Um, if anyone would like to join the onsen, I think the command is join. Like this. Oh, hi, Kenny! Yeah, 3DM. Yeah, it is join. And then you... Oh, wow, a white bunny. Kenny is a white bunny, just like his VTuber persona. Perfect. Haha. um, but yeah, I figured once again, Yam is having a hard motivation day, so I figured that I would co-work and yap with you guys. Um, it's just been like so hard to motivate myself since I've been sick because it's just like no energy, but like the show must go on, right, Bat Bunch? Hello, Caroline. Welcome on in. I'm gonna get a cough drop already. I still have a cough. Can you believe it? It's been like 2.5 weeks. But I'll have the cough drop. I have tea. But first I need to message all my clients to schedule with them for this week, and then after that I'd love to talk about some marketing ideas that I've had lately and just like plan it with you guys. Basically, I find myself to be very stuck with my own content, even though I literally have 3 video essay scripts done. I think I just have like weird hard getting started again syndrome. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna plan some YouTube shorts together. I think what I'll do is like probably do shorts until I feel like long form again, which already feels bad, man, but also, you know, it's better than doing nothing in my head, so we're gonna talk about that. But how has everyone been doing? I'm just gonna go down the line of all my clients and ask them when they want their next meeting to be scheduled. I usually do that on Saturdays, by the way, but this Saturday was a tough one. I've been dealing with health issues. My grandfather had a stroke, and just like a lot of just tiny little bad situations happened. So we're a little behind on work, but nothing that I can't fix. I love that all of my clients are very, very understanding, so really I'll try to schedule them for this week starting today. Today I am drinking black tea from China. They call it red tea. In English, we call it black tea. This morning, I did cook some semi-nutritious stuff for Leo to take to work, and so at least I already have lunch plans because then I can just eat what I cooked earlier. So that's nice. Hopefully you guys all have, you know, something nutritious for you to eat today. Do you want to schedule a meeting this week? Yeah, marketing, my former degree path and job of 4 years. Kenny, can you give us some insight as to why it's so hard to market yourself? Like yourself, because I market other people all the time. But the moment I try to market myself, it's exhausting. Yeah, yeah. Marketing yourself is so hard. Okay. Our regular, okay. This week. I love that Discord added the timestamp feature so that I can just tell people when I'm available. 5 p.m. And then hi Deckhand, welcome on in. I'm glad that at least I've gotten somewhat in a groove to handle client meeting stuff. Generally, like, even if the rest of my life falls apart, I'm pretty on top of it in terms of client work. But my own channel is like the first thing to suffer the moment like stuff hits the fan. The moment I've got inconvenience or health issues or anything, it's my own channel that suffers. Which I'd love to change because I am starting to realize I've been really, really lucky up until this point. The fact that people still commission me on VGen, still hire me at a reasonable pace. But I shouldn't count on luck forever. You know? I wonder if you should set up a Calendly or free alternative to aid in scheduling. Ooh! I will look into that. Thank you, Kenny. The thing is, my schedule's like a little different every week. So it needs to be easily edited instead of just like, oh yes, here's my office hours every week. Because I'm scheduling around like doctor's appointments and family stuff. Oh, I turned my... Oh man, now we have to reset my tracking because I accidentally turned off my webcam, and XR Animator hates when you do that, so we're gonna have to reset up tracking. Sorry about that. Deckhand waits patiently. I know, art commissions also get thrown. I did work on your art commission a little bit, but yeah. Unfortunately. I wish I was like a more consistent person. I wish that I could work at a very consistent rate. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try and make it happen. I can feel you on the luck end. All my clients have come to me and I've basically done zero promo as I should. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, I really need to... I need to go back to... Okay, so we need to go to pose. I don't remember which one it was. Nope. Yep. Okay. Then we turn on tracking. Haha. Immersion broken. Immersion absolutely shattered. Okay, so then motion capture, media pipe. Alright, we're back. Okay, so now I just get bigger, and lower her. Yeah, there we go. Go one bigger, probably. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I need to, so like, I need to consider channel uploads as part of my job. Like the main channel uploads as part of my job to keep clients coming. I didn't want it to, like, if you guys know, I don't like to think of content creation as my job, but it is, it's gonna have to be. If, you know, unless my circumstances change in a major way, I can't keep this as, like, the fun. I can have fun with it, yeah, but, like, I just gotta, I don't want, okay, this sounds so mean to Yam. I'm gonna try and phrase it nicer, but, like, there's gonna be parts of the job that require sacrifices, and realizing that I can't just rely on luck to bring new people in forever. I do need to actually upload, and I actually need to be consistent, and I actually need to treat that as part of my job. It sucks, and it's like what I wanted to avoid. But just because I'm realizing this is not going away, you know, this is the way I make money, I have to accept that being a content creator is going to have to be part of my job as well, you know? And it's been hard to, like, cope with that fact, because I really did want to be, like, a hobbyist. I really did, you know, but because I can't do any other job right now, it's gonna have to happen. And that doesn't mean, like, yeah, Yam's gonna be like, miserable uploading. It just means I have to consider it as part of my professional job. Yeah. Idea, maybe you can do the first video back connected to what you've learned being a YouTube manager as form of promo. That's definitely... So, I've wrestled with a few ideas. That's definitely something I could do. But I've almost kind of wanted to make something somewhat of a... And it's so hard to implement, so it's such a hard idea, but do you know those talk shows where, like, an expert on something will actually almost have, like, live consultations with people and, like, talk to them about, you know, what they could be doing better? So, like, you know, unfortunately, the only, like, one I can really think of is, Caleb Hammer's financial audit. I don't like him, his delivery, or anything about him, except for he has a good idea for a show, which is reviewing people's finances and quote-unquote helping them. I think, you know, where it started, it was a good idea, and now it's just like, that show is totally off the rails. I don't think it's a good show at all, but just you know, an edited podcast where I have a consultation with a VTuber and I give them actionable advice edited for privacy. I think that might be a good direction for me to go. I just don't know how to implement it in a way that no one would accidentally ever be laughed off the internet. You know, I would need to be so careful. Like, if they share with me... You could call it VTuber Anonymous. Yeah, so, like... Just, like... that kind of thing, where it would be light editing and people could get insight into how my consultations work, so that if they wanted to hire me, they know exactly what to expect because there's, you know, public examples. I think that would be good. Welcome on in, Wolf Soldier 2021. Let me see. Here I am, I spent 2K on a model and the artist ghosted me. What do I do? Honestly, yeah. You could have people call in and you respond to those call-ins. Yeah, I'm struggling to know if I could do it live or if it would have to be just like recorded and then edited. I think recorded and edited would be better because then I have full control over what happens. What actually goes public. Recorded is the safer option, yeah. So yeah, those are some ideas that I have. That would be lighter editing than, say, a video essay. Maybe do a Q&A thing separately, but yeah, recorded generally. Yeah. It can work because Clutterbug does it even live. Okay, but Clutterbug has an audience of, like, I hate to say it, but like normal moms who are just like trying to better their lives and stuff a lot of the time. I'm not saying everyone who watches her is a normal mom, but you know, that would probably be her target demographic. Normal adults who have to keep their spaces clean. Unfortunately, the VTuber sphere objectively has a more trolling and less mature audience than Clutterbug. Yeah. Thursday from... till 2 p.m. Hi, Ceylon! How goes the Zatsu stream? Can't believe you said that. Opens Google Docs. Go on, Kenny. It'll be good marketing. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I was watching a video essay before stream, and honestly, I don't have the attention span to finish it right now. Here's the thing. Whenever I get sick, and like, stressful things are happening, I'm so susceptible to falling into internet addiction. Because I'm just in bed feeling yucky, right? So I want to distract myself from that. So like, I give myself permission to scroll Twitter, scroll Reels, stuff that I shouldn't be doing, you know? But I just justify it because I'm sick, right? And I'm just like, what else am I gonna do? Just like, yeah, brain fog when you're sick is super hard to get away from. Watch everything and anything mindlessly. Yes! So it's like, I've been scrolling Reels, and then this morning I have a super interesting video essay, and I was just like, I don't have the attention span to pay attention to this. And that, like, made me so sad, you know? But Minecraft? Oh! That's the other thing, Bat Bunch. That's the other thing that's been totally occupying my mind. So, you guys know I was in concussion rehab for like, I don't know how many months. For a while, you know? Turns out the motion sickness getting worse to the point where I couldn't play Minecraft anymore is actually to do with my concussions. Not to say it's solely to do with my concussions, because there's still going to be first-person games where I can't play, but I remember it feeling weird that I used to be able to play Minecraft, and then at some point I stopped being able to play Minecraft, right? And it was because there's delay between my eyes. Like, my eyes are lagging, basically. It's called eye tracking, if you guys want to look it up. But, like, my eyes are lagging. So, after working on my eye tracking a lot, I can now play Minecraft. So that's great. I'm so excited. Hi, Kit Creates. Welcome on in. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can finally play Minecraft again. Does this mean that the Bat Bunch is gonna have an SMP? Probably not. I don't want to have to run a server. Just because there's like always drama with like, oh, so-and-so did this, you know. Yeah, I don't want to have to run anything. If someone wanted to, I volunteer. Ceylon, if you want to set that up, I will allow you to. My one thing is, I'm not going to help with the moderation. I will be happy to play. But other than that, I will not, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think I have time to, like, moderate it. But, you know, if anyone sets it up, I will play, and I'll make a channel just for it in the Discord, if that's something you guys want to do. East Texas mentioned. Oh my gosh, are you guys okay? There's a heat wave in Texas, there's a heat wave in Europe. Hope you guys are staying safe. That's just called summer, we have AC. Today actually isn't too horrible, that's good. I'm so glad I work in a refrigerated warehouse. My AC at home is underperforming though. But my wife and I are going on a mini vacation to Corpus Christi tomorrow. Nice! Speaking of, part of the reason why starting to market myself right now feels very silly is because I'm gonna be gone for quite some time. I'm gonna be gone from... So I'm gonna be at Offkai, right? Because I've got the concert. But I also am going to be at, I'm gonna go to China, right after Offkai. So basically, I'm gonna be gone from July 22nd to August 28th. So, like, I can take some meetings, but I'm not going to take on any new clients while I'm in China. So, like, marketing myself right now feels kind of weird, if that makes sense. That being said, maybe what I could do is, like, have a date where new slots open up. Maybe schedule it to after Offkai so you can waitlist while in China. That makes sense. So, like, have an opening day. You gotta do the streamer thing and announce an announcement. Oh my gosh, no. See, isn't China like sweltering? Ceylon, you have no idea. The part I'm going to is the tropical part of China. It is so humid that they have tiled houses with tile ceilings because the ceilings drip with humidity, with moisture, and you actually have to take a mop and let all the condensation, like absorb all the condensation off of your roof, off your ceiling. R.I.P. Yam. Okay, Bat Bunch, you guys, hilariously, it's okay, your skin will be very happy. Yeah, so I've been to southern China a few times, and I'm actually welcome on in, praise the Tsun. So I'm actually in a weird way, I prefer hot weather to cold weather, and I know everyone's like, oh, it's so easy to get warm versus to cool off, and I get that, okay. Obviously, if it's like heat stroke weather, I'm not happy. But like, if you give me a choice between, you know, weather in the 90s to 100 versus weather below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm miserable in cold weather. My joints ache. I'm shivering. My body doesn't regulate its temperature in the cold, so I'm just in pain. So, I'd rather go to China in summer than, like, Sweden in winter. So why you kind of prefer autumn weather than winter? Yeah. Give me 40 degrees any day over 98. See, that's how most people feel, and like, I respect it, but you know, for me personally, I'll take the hot weather. You know. Alright, so I just typed up my schedule. I'm gonna send it to all my clients. Okay. It's hard for me because I love experiencing the cold, but it also does not agree with me. But I also get easily heat stroke if I'm not careful, so it's always lose-lose. Same with me. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Come here. Great. Gunter, radar. Good boys. Okay. So, I think that's everyone who wanted to schedule with me. Let me see. Dog, yes. 2 dog. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub. Hey, at least my...
gifted Merdragoon a subscription. Attorney GM gifted subs.
Oh! Radar, no.
They have given 5 gift subs in the chat.
Oh my gosh, you're so loud. Stop it. Radar is celebrating with all of you. Sorry if he blasted your ears off, though. Is Radar named after Radar from MASH? No, he's just named Radar because his ears are huge. He's got huge satellite dishes on his head. But yes, thank you, Eterna. Very, very sweet. Okay. So I got my clients their messages. Um be able to meet with everyone. Okay, so now I need to check VGen, make sure that no one new booked with me. Very important. I don't want to accidentally miss requests just because I don't always get a notification through email. Or do later. Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay. So that was like the beginning of the week stuff I needed to do. So now we have to like talk about marketing and figure this out. What can Yam do with her current energy levels for marketing? I think generally the goal is just gonna be well, yes, Minecraft. Well, I would love to do. Oh, that's the other thing. I might have a like collab this week. Let me see. Collabs. Okay, so I might have a collab this week as well. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, okay, so shorts. I don't feel like committing to an entire video essay right now. And I haven't figured out a comfy way to do like the series or anything yet. Even though I have scripts written out, honestly, it's just the editing that really gets me. So, in terms of shorts, they are less editing. And the other nice thing about them is, like, you don't have to make like a whole, you don't have to commit so hard if it's just a short, right? Lower commitment, lower recording times, especially when I still have a cough, that's important. And then you can also batch them, like if you did have like a longer time to record. And since I have to record shorts for Minuet anyways, I'm hoping that maybe I can convince myself to to like get a few done at a time. But I don't know. The other problem is like the only thing I really want to make shorts on right now are kind of like complainy stuff. Thank you, the one and only for the lurk. Like, I don't know. The topics on my mind are burnout. It's hard to market yourself. You know, that kind of stuff. And I want to be a really positive channel, so it's really hard. Here's an idea. Edit it for shorts, but then also you can use it for a bigger video when you do have the energy. True. We can just do like a compilation type thing. So then, I guess the way I would film it would be I film it, like horizontally, right? Like in the aspect ratio you are seeing now, and then I just sit in the middle. Or I could even sit on the side so that I could have B-roll eventually to the side of me. Yeah, okay. Because I'm thinking this pose is probably pretty good for vertical, which is why I was like choosing it today, just to test out how I like this pose. Because I'm gonna try, honestly, generally doing things in 3D. So, just posing myself, getting ready for the, filming. I'm hoping I can film like right after this. Probably even use the same background. Just get rid of the onsen and the chat. Gotta get that 4:3 short ratio. Yeah. So like, what do I make shorts about? Let's open a doc. Google Doc. Do you think it would be worth it for me to like open a Q&A and then just answer a question per short, maybe? And then compile that into a longer video titled like, oh, like VTuber Manager Q&A, maybe? That'd be interesting. Okay. That's an idea. So let's write that idea down. But obviously it's gonna take a few days for me to actually have things in said Q&A. So we probably want to have other... Might be useful starting point, yeah, while you're still figuring out which direction to go with shorts. Yeah. I think part of the thing that's so discouraging to me is that I really want to go back to video essays, and it's just like, I can't, like, motivate myself to do it, but, like, every single day that goes by and I get new comments on my old videos being like, this is so outdated, makes me sad. I just want to update my old videos, but like the amount of work and energy it's gonna take, I don't have. And if I start doing it now, I'm just gonna go to China for a month, so it's like, why start now? Why not start after? Like, I could probably even like work on some of those video scripts on the plane, you know, and then like start. Yeah. Anyways, it's a true yam visa. It's a true yammer Zatsudan, whatever you want to call it, because I'm finishing half of my thoughts. Yeah, don't worry about updating those until after your trip. Okay, so... let me... grab this. Oops. Okay. Oh. Okay. Actually, I need to, make the font big for a sec. Okay. I feel the lack of motivation. It's been too long since I meaningfully touched my music. That's a whole other thing. The planning a concert is also the other thing taking my energy. And to be fair, after I get back from China, I don't have that concert looming over me. Okay. So, like, don't worry. Oh, this is a little too big. Worry about, updating videos until after trip. The next thing is, give a date. Okay, bye, Eterna. Where, waiting list opens and I start taking clients again. Okay. So that's like the two things for actual shorts before I leave. Probably just a short announcement video that I will be doing shorts. Just so that people know to look out for them. Okay. Then we can open Q&A. Probably in the same video. Ask me something and I might make a short about it. Okay. Other shorts. I'd love to talk about really general things that might get people's attention, like, is it worth it to be a VTuber in 2026? Should I use a pre-made model? Maybe like PNG versus 2D versus 3D. Like really surface level stuff. That kind of stuff, maybe? That'd be a good start to updating as well, because that you can bounce off of. How to start your Google Doc. Should I date my manager? Oh my gosh, deckhand. I mean, highly depends on how much Riz your manager has. Oh! That's probably a common question people have. When should I hire a VTuber manager? That's probably a question a lot of people have. How about a short about MCNs versus VTuber managers versus agencies? Oh, okay. Brazil won custody of Miku. Great. Yeah. Mm. Man, I sure hope people send me questions, because I do not have a lot of ideas that can be summed up in shorts. All of my ideas are so long-winded, oh my gosh, they can't be fit into shorts. Because the way I do things is I get interested in a topic, I research it for like 20 hours, and then I write about it. Oh, maybe like... let me just think of what, like, Twitter fights about all the time. So, like, how do I come up with shorts content? Oh my gosh, say a lot. Another one is, like... Should I collab? Another one is, like... Should I upload on YouTube and live stream? Do male VTubers have a debuff, maybe? Which is like a whole, like, video. But, you know, how to collab without it being socially awkward. Aw, Ceylon, I want to give you a hug. Maybe just, like, getting started as a VTuber in 1 minute. Just, like, going through. What other common questions are there? How to find your content niche? Ooh. See, that's one of the ones where the answer is different for everyone, so I can't really put that in a short. Yeah. It's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of different methods for that, depending on who you even are and what your goals are. But like... Ooh, setting boundaries. How to set boundaries. I did answer that in a video essay, but I could just go back in my video essay and take my points from it. Yeah, common questions for sure. Ooh, maybe just like... Can I make this my full-time job? Because I have a good answer for this in terms of how to make full-time income, adjacent to content rather than make content your full-time. Kind of hot button topic after the Deme debacle recently. I'm so glad that I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, that means I succeeded. I don't know what the debacle is. Woohoo! Okay. How to earn money, don't. Um, ooh. I have another good one. Ratio. How much of my content should be meta? That's another good one that I have an easy answer for. Yeah. Another easy one is, should I be uploading to every social media platform? I only play off-meta decks. Oh, so you're doing Exodia mill decks, Ceylon? Got it. Oh! Should I multi-stream? That's another one. Okay. I also think I should make another one. No, my strat. I'm revealing too much about Ceylon. Short announcement video that I'll be doing shorts. Okay, and then another one is people like the drama, like why I stopped uploading or something, you know? And then probably also like I'm posting shorts again. Oh, people like those like day in the life. The life of a VTuber manager. You guys really want to know that? It's not pretty. It reminds me of that one influencer that got in trouble for saying like, try being an influencer for a day. It's hard, or something like that. I can't do a Brooklyn accent. I'm so sorry. But that lady with the Brooklyn accent, and yeah, she was just like, I have to like go to a meeting and I have to make content and then I have to open PR packages. I'm, you know, I don't like to like measure who's privileged versus who's who's like not privileged or whatever. Like, I don't like doing that. But in terms of, there's a spectrum of jobs that are cushy, and influencer is one of the top cushy jobs, okay? Maybe instead of calling it day in the life, because that sounds so influencery, I'm just gonna say, what is it like to work behind the scenes for VTubers? Oh, there's another, like, interesting one that was on Twitter. Someone asked me, do VTubers stay in character off camera during their meetings? And the answer is some do and some don't, you know? I think the specific question I got asked was, when a VTuber graduates, do they give their resignation in character? I think was the question. How do you do covers without nuking your channel? See, Ceylon, I can't say that one publicly because it's a very legally gray area. That's one that has to stay private, unfortunately. But it is a legal gray area. Because technically covers are transformative, but then there's people who don't create their own, what's it called? They don't create their own backtracks. And if you don't create your own backtrack, that backtrack is copyrighted material and you technically can't use it, but like even Hololive gets around it by doing unarchived karaoke. And then even then, sometimes people make their own instrumentals, but they do it by making them as close to the original as possible. Therefore, how transformative is that? If that makes sense? So it's hard. It's hard. There is actually something I could say about finding your VTuber niche. Specifically, I can talk about just like listing out all your weird hobbies. A/B testing. Oh, what is A/B testing? Do you guys know what A/B testing is? Is that like a weirdly obvious question? I don't know. Should you debut? That's another really good one. You've never heard of A/B testing? Okay, good. Good. Good to know. Okay. Kind of know what it is, but not many people know about it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. As someone who actually studied copyright in college, it's awful. Yeah. Oh, it's ads time? Okay, I'm gonna go BRB if it's ads time. We'll be right back, Bat Bunch. Are we back from ad jail? It looks like we should be. Back? Great. Should you join a VTuber agency? That's another one. Which I can give a short answer to, even though obviously, that's gonna be like a huge, huge video with a ton of nuance eventually. Short answer, if it's not Hololive, no. Survey, I don't even know if I recommend joining Hololive, depending on who you are. Join VShojo? Oh, Ceylon, you're so right. Hilariously, my conclusion of my agency video was to join VShojo. And it aged like milk, obviously. How to... Yeah. How to start a VTuber group. Oh, my doctor's calling me. Of course. All right, back to the BRB. Let's go! Fat bunch! um... I have sleep apnea, and, my doctor just ordered me a CPAP machine. Woohoo! So hopefully that helps me sleep. But, yeah, that's what the call was about. I'm very, very happy that that worked out. So... Let's go! Good news, question mark? I mean... Good breathing is overrated. Look. Oh, that does not look comfortable. No, it does not, Serby. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I don't know if it's gonna help. 'Cause, like... Here's the thing. I don't have, like... I don't know... I have EDS-influenced sleep apnea, just because my tissues are all so floppy and stuff, you know? That everything just collapses when I'm asleep, you know? So I don't know that an external machine will actually help with any of that, honestly. But... gotta try, you know? Just don't smoke or use candles. Okay, I learned my lesson. Oh, we want to do yam story times? We should do some yam story times. That time I almost died because I made candles. I stopped making candles after that, but Bat Bunch, by the way. Have you tried rotating in your sleep like a rotisserie chicken? I mean, I am an incredibly restless sleeper. Everyone pray for Leo, you know, because one day he's gotta sleep with me, but you know. The worst collab I ever had. For sure. Hanging upside down, not working. What else do VTubers want to know? It wasn't your collab, Ceylon. Trust me, this was back in 2021. Most of you guys weren't here yet. Oh, that makes it sound like you guys weren't born. I mean, most of you guys weren't watching VTubers yet. Or being VTubers, you know. Oh! What are some things that VTubers are the worst at? Behind the scenes. I bet people are curious about this. Yeah. Because honestly, I can answer it right now. Self-care. Touching grass. Oh, Ceylon actually guessed it. Showing up on time. Those are the three. Ceylon knew it. Yeah. Showing up on time is important, like in life in general. I agree. And yet, because my body is not reliable, I just get to be at the whim of my health. It's awful. Oh, maybe just like, why do so many VTubers have health issues? Oh. Automod got mad at Serby for a second. That was funny. Yeah. Why do so many VTubers have health issues? Here's the thing, Serby. It's usually... the F word usually goes through. But I guess, like... maybe the context it thought it was a worse use of the F word or something. I don't know. Why do many VTubers have health issues? Me think. Any other stories worth telling? Honestly, I could probably do a short on why is marketing yourself so hard. Your message got blocked too? I don't see any messages getting blocked from you. Hi, Cyber. Oh, how to make genuine VTuber friends, how to network. Probably people want to... I don't know if people care about how I became a VTuber. Here's the thing. My content really isn't about me much, so I don't know how interested people are in me specifically. When to start a community. Oh, okay. I see. Discord. Merge. How to network? People aren't gonna like my answer. But maybe that's on purpose. Maybe, you know, it'll boost some engagement. Best I can do is stare longingly out the window. Oh, why do VTubers play a character? That's a pretty easy one. Probs when you have more than 3 videos or viewers. Oh, there's the other one, like, what games should I stream? Yam has a very cheeky answer for this. I feel like, in terms of games you could put, or in terms of viewership you could potentially gain out of, like, temporarily streaming in a popular category, or, like, a category that gets you viewers, is small potatoes compared to actually marketing yourself outside of Twitch. So I actually recommend people stream whatever they're the most entertaining at, so that, like, so that you can actually make that content off of Twitch to invite more people in. Oh, how much does the VTuber design actually matter? Or I guess people like to say model here, right? Oh, and also how much should I spend on my first VTuber model? Okay. So that's probably a good healthy amount of potential Yeah, I think you have more to work with than you feared. Yeah. Just, like, honestly, just phrasing it like a Q&A and then asking myself the questions. In fact, I think I'm calling this series VTuber Manager Q&A. Even though these are, like, mostly self-made questions. Oh, VTubing in privacy? Okay, yeah. Like, how do I phrase it though? Like, why are VTubers such private people? Or how to stay private as a VTuber? To be fair, you're asking questions most would ask when starting out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we'll call this VTuber Manager Q&A. Exactly, Survey. If they weren't private, they wouldn't be VTubers. A lot of VTubers follow that rule. Self-made question is still a question that people would ask and never thought of asking, but should. Yeah. So basically now we need, like, the structure of the short, right? Because short series are generally structured. This is the structure. Oh my gosh, I accidentally. Okay. This is like the structure that all of them will follow. And then, like, for the edited long form video version, I can just cut out the intro and outro. Okay. So. VTuber Manager Q&A. Question. Answer. And then we need like an outro. Leave a question in the comments you would like a VTuber manager to answer. And if you are looking to and check out the link below if you'd like to book something with me. Should I put Yam somewhere here? Because shorts viewers are generally not your typical viewers, so having how do shorts people introduce themselves in the shorts context? Where do they put their names? Real fast. Okay. They don't? Alright, we're gonna watch Rin Penrose's shorts. We're gonna watch Rin Penrose's shorts. Oh, so I could probably do like the "Hey, Bat Bunch, my name is Yam Albat, and this is VTuber Manager Q&A" or something. How does Ben Benrose do it? Rin Benrose. Ben Benrose. Alright, let's turn off the Minecraft music because it's Ben Benrose time. John VTuber time. I don't think they do it. Okay. Shorts. Oh, that's hilarious. She hasn't used her new model at all for shorts. That's actually interesting. There was music? Yeah, it was just very subtle. Just a little white noise. Okay. Oh, okay.
What did that British VTuber that made all the shorts go. I think his name was like John or something. Hey there, demons, it's me, the ship of Theseus, and here's a fun VTubing fact. Sometimes VTubers undergo the metamorphosis, which is kind of like this.
Oh! When is it time to rebrand? Thanks, John VTuber.
I'm now in thousands of dollars of debt.
Oh my gosh.
This is rebranding. I look like this now.
I gotta freaking finish my video on Ren Penrose.
Do this. See, I'm doing the thing. This proves I'm the same guy. Because nothing else does. The most obvious example of a VTuber rebranding would be when they're going to lose the rights to their original brand. If you're leaving a company and the company won't give you your IP, you can't use that IP anymore. I mean,
oh, the taboo. Why is it taboo to talk about a VTuber's life outside of VTubing?
I don't think the company could stop you, and it seems like it'd be pretty tough for a small agency to sue a talent living in another country. And
she can talk so fast. This is why I feel like I can't be a shorts person.
Interesting case study. I got full rights to the Rin Penrose intellectual property when I left my former agency 2 trillion years ago. So in the words of everyone I've ever met, why have you done this? After all, I've literally changed the face of my brand so much that I felt like I had to make another YouTube short after all these years. There better have been a pretty good reason to go through all of this effort. I felt like it. Yeah, sometimes it really ain't that deep. My old model was designed back in 2022, which was 4 squillion years ago. It was influenced by a lot of things that don't apply to me now, like a really tight deadline, or the fact that I was in an all-female VTuber.
She's very talented. Oh my gosh.
Both as a content creator and a person with like teeth and stuff looks a lot different now. Now I'm fully independent. I focus mostly on proper actual YouTube videos now. Please watch them. I am desperate to relive the glory of my youth. And now whenever the bank asks what I do for a living, I have to tell them I work in the arts. I do still have the same number of teeth as back then, as far as I'm aware. People change. Sometimes you want your branding to change with you.
Specifically, I should also actually say, what do you do if you don't feel your old brand? Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's time for a rebrand. But definitely, yeah. Can't actually watch it because the videos give me motion sickness, but the music and vocals are awesome. I'm so sorry you're dealing with motion sickness.
What do you think the most viewed Rin Penrose video is? Excluding shorts.
Okay, she did put her name in that one.
Somewhat recently, because time is a lie, I did a meet and greet event at V-Expo, which is Europe's first VTuber convention held in Birmingham. Tickets not on sale now because you missed it. It was in August. You should have been paying attention. First thing that happened once I got set up for the meet and greet was I was told, okay, so the line's a bit longer than we were expecting. As it turns out, the line was so long that what was supposed to be an hour-long meet and greet session turned out to last closer to 2 hours. Thank you for coming to see me. I hope it was worth going to Birmingham for. Second thing that happened was every time someone asked, can I take a photo?
Okay, she didn't...
I was looking at Twitch's stream scheduling tools. Thing is, if you want to schedule a stream on Twitch...
Okay, so she just goes in most of the time. She doesn't really introduce herself. But when she started shorts, would she introduce herself? That's what I want to know. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is before she had a direction.
Please don't.
I'll use coffee. This is my formal apology. On November 26th, 2020. I'm gonna sing this with the water. Oh my god, it's...
Okay, so when did she...
Why do so many... I asked the managers of a real VTuber agency what they're looking for when they open auditions, and
auditions! Oh my gosh! We're just stealing from Ben Benrose now. Okay.
Something they are begging people not to do in their application. To preface this, what is the point of agencies opening auditions? They're looking for... Why do so many VTubers have don't mention other VTubers in their chat rules? Let me tell you a story. My life story. This is a story about Blahaj, my beloved. You'll see why this is relevant in approximately 12 seconds. I am the proud father of 9 beautiful Blah. You'd think that being a VTuber would be an easy job, honestly. Just hit start streaming once a day and play video games for a bit. And it might be if that was the only thing I did all day. But it's not. Just off the top of my...
Okay, so she doesn't say her names. Okay. Feels weird not to say your name, but okay. I'll try it. I think most shorts don't really give you enough time to introduce yourself. If you want to get straight to the hook point quickly in a short, attention span for the people browsing shorts isn't the greatest. Oh, I know. I'm brain rotting right now. Yeah, no worries. A lot of time. Okay. No worries. Okay. Hands are burnt, typing is hard. I'm so sorry. Maybe I can do it at the end. Like, I've been Albat, and as always, take care, Bat Bunch. Yeah. Sign off. Let's do a sign off. Because it feels weird not having it. And maybe that's me being self-centered or something, but I don't know. Alternatively, there's the finish the short with the one that leads into the start of the short since they loop. I don't really feel like doing that. I know that's good for retention and all that. Here's the thing. Like, I'm such a rules for thee, not for me kind of person because... Yeah. Are you actually sitting like that? I'm sitting close to like this, but not... That's not tracking. It's a pose in XR Animator. So yeah, I guess... Yeah, we just make the shorts. Stable sniper stance. I can make it all wobbly. Used to be my standard playing console or watching TV sitting pose when I was younger, yeah. So, like, okay. I guess I'll just have this list. I'll pick 3 topics a week. And we'll go. I have to be really, really less picky, Bat Bunch. I have to be a lot kinder to myself in terms of what counts as uploadable. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Okay, so let's make another tab. Scripts 629. Okay, so let's pick 3 for the week. So glad you have a comfy outfit for your VTuber. Honestly, 3D has been such a great tool. Okay, here's another one. Okay, how do you nail a VTuber audition? What do you think is the most slept on technology for VTubers? Haha. It's freaking Vroid and XR Animator. I feel silly that it took me this long to even... I did get the eyes figured out, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I feel silly that it took me this long to try 3D. Part of it was me being stubborn and not wanting to spend any money on VTubing. But like, this has like been a game changer. I feel like Yam can be so much more of just like a regular person because I can dress her and I can put her in all kinds of situations. I don't have to draw her from every angle anymore. I can just take screenshots of her. If I was smart, I'd even like make 3D comics out of her and like skits out of her. Most slept on technology for VTubers, any house portal that leads to the outside. That's hilarious. Okay. so I'm gonna... Okay, so we need a hook. Oh, this is like all scripts. Rename to week of 6/29. Okay. Oh, I need to specifically say... Oh, okay. No, I don't need to. I can put that on my website. What's an easy one? What's an easy one? Easy, 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 easy. I'll take this one because this is the one I feel the most right now. Okay, these three. Okay, so let's grab this. Okay, why I stopped uploading and why I'm posting shorts. Okay, so these two will be the start of the thing. We might merge them into one. Okay, so... yeah, let's merge them into one. Because that's a pretty good hook. The first 2 years of uploading on YouTube, I amassed over... No, that sounds so Mr. Beasty. Ugh. I don't want to be Mr. Beast. I'll just say, like, a lot of people know me as the VTuber tutorial lady. So why did I stop uploading video essays? To keep things short, I started working as a VTuber manager to support myself during some unfortunate during a series of unfortunate events. VidCon was funded by Mr. Beast majorly this year. Ooh. Interesting. During a series of unfortunate events. Oh gosh. I forgot I had hand tracking. I'm sorry you get to see my, like, gross habits on display. Okay. Let's see. To keep things short, during a series of unfortunate health events and do it again. I wasn't looking. No. Do I use Leap Motion? I have a Leap Motion, but honestly, just webcam and XR Animator work better than Leap Motion. I'm so serious about that. Oh, that's probably a another easy question. What software do you use? Okay. During a series of unfortunate health events, working on other people's content all day makes it hard for me to claw my way back to my own channel. But in the spirit of returning to YouTube, I will be taking my own advice I give my clients by starting small and building momentum over time. I will be starting with a Q&A series over YouTube Shorts, and hopefully I can build momentum back into creating helpful guides for creators. Helpful full-length guides soon. So, have you ever wanted to ask a VTuber manager anything? Now is your chance, and I will answer your questions in the upcoming weeks for VTuber Manager Q and A. Okay. So that's the introduction one. VTuber Manager Q&A. Question: why is marketing yourself so hard? Okay. VTubers and lore. I found another VTuber that talks about media. Adelaide Ordell. She has lore explaining why she switched between her VTuber and Facecam. Ooh. Adelaide Ordell. Ooh. Oh, her model is so cute too. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. Self-aware enough to know exactly what aspects of yourself are marketable is incredibly difficult. Why? It's especially hard if you have low self-confidence, because you cannot judge yourself from the objective lens that everyone else sees. You cannot judge yourself from the objective lens. How do I phrase this? It's especially hard when if you have low self-confidence, because you cannot judge yourselves objectively. Quite like the outside audience can. So what is the solution to this? Gonna go lay down, just too tired from work. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna be finishing these and then I'll be ending stream. Because I will be recording. You guys are gonna... Yeah. You guys are my motivation to record shorts. Okay. I have a question. Okay. Quite like the outside audience can. So what is... So, here are a few solutions. Glad we were able to help you out on this. Yeah, thank you. I really like co-working streams. That's why I keep going live every time I don't have motivation. Haha. Okay. 1. Get together a group of content creator friends and handle each other's marketing. Your friends will be much better at seeing what your charm points. Oh, you can't see the full script. Oops. Your charm points, your strengths, and your weaknesses are. If you guys are all streamers, you could even do a clipping party where you each scrub a VOD from one another. Oh, where you trade VODs and clip each other. That way no one has to cringe about group like this. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, great. Definitely form one, you know, because I mean, it's so hard to clip yourself, honestly. Trade VODs and clip each other. That way no one has to cringe about their own content. Ah, welcome in, Dreamseeker. Okay. Let's see. Trade VODs and clip each other. If you don't have other content creator friends, wait, wrong streamer, my apologies, my goodness. Been hate watching my VODs to find fun moments. Follow-up vid, how to tolerate the sound of your own voice. So, honestly, you just... It comes around, like, with exposure, honestly. I don't like the sound of my own voice, especially because I hear my voice, like, honestly deteriorating over the years. Like, if you go back a few years, my voice was a lot less gravelly than it is now. But, honestly, the more you get exposed to it, the easier it gets. Also, just, like, don't overthink it. Asking your audience to help you find clippable moments, or find your charm points, read over marketing material, and give general feedback on where you can improve and where you're doing things right. Can definitely go a long way. 3, if either of these sound like a good option, you can always book a professional to help you with your marketing. That's where I come in. I do also offer consultations for marketing and branding for those who want a professional eye on things. Okay, so this one's done. Next script, we need 3 for the week. Yeah, don't overthink it. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna add, and you are an overthinker, because you... Oh, maybe I'll even say it in its own sentence. This is twice as hard if you are an overthinker, because you will get stuck on the negative parts of your performance and completely miss the positives. Okay. Cool. One more script. One more script. Okay. Just one problem, I'm a chronic overthinker, so you gotta set time limits for yourself. How to stop overthinking posting. Let's see. I'll take this one just because this one is also pretty easy. Yay! Insert. One thing about that helps me with overthinking is posting something mid is always better than posting nothing at all. That's why we're doing this today. Because I'm stuck in the overthinking my video essays, so... Let's see, VTuber Manager Q&A. Hi, as a VTuber manager to both indies and agency VTubers, from casuals to professionals, I can answer this pretty confidently. The number one thing VTuber are the worst at is self-care. Since all their work is on the computer and no one will see them on camera, the first thing VTubers neglect is themselves and their space. Let me see. Physical exercise, healthy eating, and hygiene are the first things to, or I already said the first things, are things that, socializing. Socializing is probably in touching grass. And hygiene are the things that VTubers tend to struggle with. I try to recommend hour limits to my VTuber clients. Work hour limits, especially those who live alone and don't have loved ones that will nudge them into better habits. This title is so unfortunately true, yeah. The next one is related. Touching grass. VTubers don't often leave their house. It does not benefit them. It does not seem to immediately benefit them to leave their house, but I try to remind them that staying in the same location, working all alone in a dark room, is the fastest way to burn out. Okay, last one. And lastly, and most egregiously, VTubers have an incredibly hard time showing up on time. Whether this be from mental illnesses, mental or physical illnesses, or a terrible sleep schedule. What if I stay in the same location working all alone in a bright room? Slightly better, that's what I do. Whether this be from mental or physical illness, overbooking, that's another one, themselves, or simply running their sleep schedule with an unsustainable content schedule. Overbooking is similar with international time zone meetings. VTubers often neglect meetings. This sounds so harsh. I'll just say VTubers have a really hard time keeping times straight in their head. Part of my job is to make sure that everyone gets bumped an hour before meetings. Or not always an hour. Let's see, gets notified right for the start of meetings, collaborations, streams, and events. Okay. There we go. If you are a VTuber, do you struggle with any of these? Okay. Cool. We have 3 scripts. What if the rats made you crazy? What is happening in chat? Anyways, I guess I am going to... Oh, maybe? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, cool. Okay. This one's a little short now. I'll just say, yeah. I'm giving an intro to this one. I've dedicated years of my life uploading content to help YouTubers and creators get started in there. Swipe away, yeah. I understand. That's okay. That's okay if they swipe away on the first one. I just want to announce to my core audience that I am making shorts. Okay. So that's this week. Alright. I guess I'm gonna take a tiny little break, refresh my shorts, yep. I'm gonna refresh my drink, and then you guys want to watch me record? Would that be weird? I will have to hide everything on screen, but if you guys want to watch me record, I can do it here. Totally up to you guys. You'd like to? Okay. Then I'm gonna go BRB. The ads are gonna... I feel less weird doing the same. Hee hee. Okay, if everyone is on board. Recording and streaming, it's like recording root 2 or times 2. Exponent 2. I failed math, I'm sorry. But yeah, let me run the ads so we don't get any, and then squared. That's what it's called, squared. Oh my gosh. To the power of 2. Yeah. I'm gonna run the ads and get some more tea, get my cough drop in, and we'll record together. So have fun in ads. There we go. Okay. Hello, welcome back, everyone. We're gonna set up for recording. Because I can do that. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have to say goodbye to Onsen game for a little bit. So let me quit. Alt F4. Okay, cool. Okay, then we're gonna have to make Yam big. Let me grab my shorts guide really quick. Where did I put it? I don't know where it is. Where's my... It's fine, I'll wing it. I'll wing it. Okay, okay. So then we hide Firefox and goodbye chat, I'm killing you. But I can still see you guys. Hello Metal Weeb Core. Welcome on in. Okay, so let's make Yam big on one side. Yeah. Like that? How big? How big? Probably like that big. Probably. Does it look like I'm looking forward if I do that? Yeah, it does. Okay. Do I want to take eye tracking off though? I might. Just so that it looks like I'm looking forward. Can I do that in XR Animator? Let's see. Options. Portrait mode, frame rate. Okay, cancel. Okay. Is it motion capture? Probably. Okay, mocap options. Face tracking options. Eye tracking off. Auto look at camera. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I'm glad they have that feature. So now I can be looking at a script, but it looks like I'm looking into the camera. Perfect. Okay. Nope. I want it full front. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Had no idea that was a thing. That's good to know. Yes, this is for XR Animator specifically, but you can also do that in VTube Studio. This is also proving to be good to learning extra 3D features you didn't get a chance to play with yet. Yeah. Glad my eyes no longer disappear. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop the recording of this VOD because I'm gonna start the recording of the shorts. Can I stop recording without stop streaming? Let's see. Yes, I can. Okay. Then we're gonna restart the recording so this is easier for me to edit later. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna read through all 3 scripts so that they're easy to edit. Hey, you Bat Bunch! My name is Yam Albat. A lot of people know me as the VTuber Tutorial Lady. I've dedicated years of my life uploading content to help VTubers and creators get started in their creative journeys. So why did I stop uploading video essays? To keep things short, I started working as a VTuber manager to support myself during a series of unfortunate health events. Working on other people's content all day makes it hard for me to claw my way back to my own channel. But in the spirit of returning to YouTube, I will be taking my own advice that I give to my clients by starting small and building up momentum over time. I will be starting with a Q&A series over on YouTube Shorts, and hopefully I can build momentum back into creating helpful full-length guides soon. So, have you ever wanted to ask a professional VTuber manager anything? Now's your chance, and I will answer your questions in the upcoming weeks for VTuber Manager Q&A. Okay, next short. How did that look, Bat Bunch, before I continue? Look good? Okay, good. Cool. Alright. Let's do the first one. Your hand movements were stupendous. Great, because I can't see them right now. Okay. Next one. Oh, does the emojis also show on your recording? Probably. Haha. I should probably, okay, I turned them off. We're good. Cool. Okay, VTuber Manager Q&A. Here we go. Let me cough first. Let me take some water first. Not your fault. You're good. Look, if people see them and they're just like, oh, she recorded them live, they might just check out the VOD. It's totally fine. Alright. Let's see. Let's do it this way. VTuber... Do I want to wave while I say VTuber Manager Q&A? Because we want to do, like, a lot of hand motions to keep people's attention, because I'm not doing B-roll footage. Do I want to do a 6-7? 6-7 for the VTuber Manager Q&A? Waving? Probably waving. Okay, here we go. VTuber Manager Q&A. Why is marketing yourself so hard? Being self-aware enough to know exactly what aspects of yourself are marketable is incredibly difficult. It's especially hard if you have low self-confidence, because you cannot judge yourself objectively quite like the outside audience can. This is twice as hard if you're an overthinker, because you will get stuck ruminating on the negative parts of your performance and completely miss the positives. So, here are a few solutions. Solution 1. Get together a group of content creator friends and handle each other's marketing. Your friends will be much better at seeing what your charm points, your strengths, and your weaknesses are. If you guys are all streamers, you could even do a clipping party where you trade VODs and clip each other. That way, no one has to cringe about their own content. Two, if you don't have other content creator friends available, asking your audience to help you find your charm points and read over your marketing material, as well as giving general feedback on where you can improve and where you're... Oops, this is awkward. Let me rewrite this really quick. Too many ands. Okay. Reading over marketable. Okay. Help find charm points. Read marketing material. Subject verb agreement, Bat Bunch. Give general feedback. on where you can improve. And what you can emphasize more of in your marketing can definitely go a long way. Okay, cool. I'm gonna add a... Oh!
Astri Kalanachu and friends are raiding the bat colony.
Hi, Estrella. We're in the middle of recording my YouTube shorts for the week. Welcome on in. Hiya, Bat Bunch. My name is Yam Elbat. Welcome on in. We are doing educational YouTube shorts. So that is why there's nothing on screen. But yeah, I'm gonna record this and then I'm actually gonna meet with Estrella, which is hilarious. So enjoy watching me record for a few minutes, and then we will be rating, and I'll be talking with Estrella. But yes, please rest up before our meeting, Estrella. Take care of yourself. Get some water. Go lay down. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. If you can... Welcome on in. Hello, placeholder. Okay. So, let's see. Hello, welcome on in, everyone. Okay. Let's do this one over, because I had to change the script up quite a bit. So let us start again. Alright, recording, everyone. Oh, I should actually turn off the alert sound, just in case. No one's fault, but yeah, I gotta... There we go. Okay, here we go. Ready on set? Yeah. Okay! We decided on a wave for the intro. Okay, here we go. VTuber Manager Q&A. Why is marketing yourself so hard? Being a self-aware... Here we go. Being self-aware enough to know exactly what aspects of yourself are marketable is incredibly difficult. It's especially hard if you have low self-confidence, because you can't judge yourself objectively quite like the outside audience can. This is twice as hard if you're an overthinker, because you'll get stuck ruminating on the negative parts of your own performance and completely miss the positives. So, here are a few solutions. 1. Get together a group of content creator friends and handle each other's marketing. Your friends will be much better at seeing what your charm points, your strengths, and your weaknesses are. If you guys are all streamers, you could even do a clipping party where you trade VODs and clip each other. That way no one has to cringe about their own content. 2. If you don't have other content... Nope, that sounded so mean the way it came out. Hold on. 2. If you don't have other content creator friends available, asking your audience to help find your charm points, read over marketing material, give general feedback on where you can improve, and what you can emphasize more in your marketing can definitely go a long way. And 3. If neither of these sound like a good option, you can always book a professional to help you with your marketing. I do offer consultations for marketing and branding for those who want a professional eye on things. And remember, if you can introduce yourself in an elevator pitch, you're on the right track when it comes to internet marketing. Leave a question in the comments. Leave a question in the comments you would like. Hold on. I should have a call to action that's a little longer than this. Do you find marketing yourself difficult? There we go. Do you find marketing yourself difficult? Leave a question in the comments you would like a VTuber manager to answer, and check out the link below if you'd like to book something with me. I've been Yem Albat, and as always, take care, Bat Bunch. Okay. Next short. You can totally hear Minecraft cows in the background. I totally forgot to turn off the Minecraft music, but we're just gonna go with it. Ha ha ha. Actually, I can have it in my ears, but I'm gonna turn it off for the audience. Look, if there's some Minecraft ambience in the back, that's okay. I just have to get good in the groove of everything, but honestly, I'm not gonna go back and re-record that one again, so we'll just keep going with it. We'll just keep going. Okay. It's soft enough, yeah. Okay! Last short of the day. Don't overthink it, exactly. Alright, let's be all energetic because this is shorts and I have to talk fast because shorts require fast talking. Okay, more water, more water. Alright, here we go. I'm energetic, I'm excited, I'm happy. Here we go. VTuber Manager Q&A. What are some things that VTubers are the worst at behind the scenes? As a VTuber manager to both indies and agency... As a VTuber manager to both indies and agency VTubers, anywhere from casuals to professionals, I can answer this pretty confidently. The number one thing VTubers are the worst at is self-care. Since all of their work is on the computer and no one will see them on camera, the first thing a VTuber neglects is themselves and their space. Physical exercise, healthy eating, and hygiene are things that VTubers tend to struggle with. I try to recommend work hour limits to my VTuber clients, especially those who live alone and don't have loved ones that will nudge them into better habits. The next one is somewhat related. Touching grass. VTubers don't often leave their houses. It doesn't seem to immediately benefit them to leave their house, so they tend to avoid it. But I try to remind them that staying in the same location and working all alone in a dark room is the fastest way to burnout, even if their job is also their passion. And lastly, and unfortunately, most obviously, VTubers have an incredibly hard time showing up on time. Whether this be from mental or physical illnesses, overbooking themselves, or simply ruining their sleep schedule with international time zone meetings, VTubers have a really hard time keeping times straight in their head. So part of my job is making sure that everyone gets notified for the start of meetings, collaborations, streams, and events. If you are a VTuber, do you struggle with any of these? Leave a question in the comments below if you would like a VTuber... Leave a question in the comments... Come on, Yam! Last paragraph. Ha ha ha! Leave a question in the comments you would like... It's all downhill from here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Leave a question in the comments that you would like a VTuber manager to answer. And check out the link below if you would like to book something with me. I've been Yam Elbat, and as always, take care, Bat Bunch. Okay. Oh. 15 minutes of footage for 3 shorts. Hopefully I get better at it. Okay. Thank you guys for being with me during the recordings. Ha ha ha. I am going to have to raid and run because it is time for me to meet with Estrella. You always sound so cheery when you say your outro. I'm so glad. 15 minutes of outtakes, pretty much. I mean, isn't that the beauty of filming? Alright, let's find someone who is live. Oh, let's go. EG is live. I have a lovely mushroom friend to send you guys to. EG is also a very fun guy. Ha ha ha. And it looks like they are drawing, so please check out their character design. VTuber. It looks like they're even, yeah, they're critiquing VTuber character designs. So please check them out. And I will see you guys later. I've been Yam Elbat, and as always, take care, Bat Bunch.